In a study of over 1,300 people, researchers found that what unsettles us most isn't danger. It's not knowing whether there's danger at all. Someone reads your message and says nothing for hours. A door in your house is left just slightly open. Neither one has actually hurt you, but your mind won't let it go. You assume you're imagining something specific, an angry reply, someone hiding behind that door. But the discomfort shows up before your mind invents any of that. So what is your brain actually reacting to, if not the threat itself? Here's a smaller version of the same thing. You're not officially together, not officially just friends. No one said anything wrong. And somehow, that silence is harder to carry than a clear rejection would be. Psychologists call this the ambiguity of threat. In 2016, researchers Francis McAndrew and Koehnke studied what makes something feel unsettling, rather than simply scary. Their finding was clear. Fear responds to a known danger. Unease responds to not knowing whether one exists. A locked door tells your brain there's nothing to track. A wide open door tells your brain it can see everything, no threat present. But a door left just slightly open gives your brain neither answer, so it stays alert, watching a gap it can't resolve. This isn't a flaw, it's an old survival habit. For most of human history, an unclear situation was often genuinely risky. Staying cautious until more information arrived kept people safe. Over time, the brain learned something simpler. Treat ambiguity itself as a warning sign, automatically, every time, whether real danger was present or not. But there's a second system working alongside this one. Psychologist Kruglanski described what he called the need for cognitive closure. It's a drive to reach a definite answer, to escape confusion, even when nothing dangerous is actually happening. Research consistently suggests this need grows stronger whenever an outcome feels unresolved. The mind doesn't just want safety, it wants an ending, almost any ending, as long as the uncertainty stops. Put these two systems together, and you get something uncomfortable. Your brain stays on alert because it can't confirm safety. At the same time, it pushes you to invent an ending, just to make the alert stop. That's often where the imagined stories come from. Not because you're overreacting, but because an unfinished loop is harder for your mind to hold. Even a painful, finished one feels lighter by comparison. You can see this pattern almost anywhere once you know what to look for. A coworker stops replying mid-project, and you quietly assume they're upset with you. A friend cancels plans without explanation. Your mind fills in a reason within minutes, usually the worst one available. None of these moments contain real evidence. They only contain a gap, and your brain treats every gap the same way, no matter how small it is. That's why the silence after an unanswered text can feel worse than an actual no. A no gives your brain something to close. Silence doesn't. It's also why a difficult conversation left unfinished can sit heavier than one that ended badly. The ending itself isn't always the hardest part. Not knowing how it ends often is. This has a practical edge too. If you've ever made a decision just to stop the discomfort of not deciding, this is likely why. The relief you feel afterward isn't always about the choice being right. Sometimes it's simply your brain finally getting the closure it was chasing. Even a decision you later regret can feel better in the moment than staying in the gap. Think about the last text you sent just to end an argument early, or a job offer you accepted faster than you meant to, only to escape the not knowing. That wasn't impatience. That was your brain choosing an ending over the truth. Any ending felt safer than none. So the next time something feels quietly unsettling, notice what it actually is. A message left unread, a conversation that trailed off, a door that's just barely open. Try asking a different question. Not what am I afraid might be true, but what haven't I let myself close yet? Sometimes the discomfort isn't about the answer at all. It's about how long the gap has been left open.